True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
Hello, Blue Crew Nation. Welcome back to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, your channel for the hottest news and deepest analysis on our Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm your host, and today we have some major news, the kind that defines the team's direction in the final stretch of the season. Before we dive deep into this crucial information I've gathered, I want to ask you for something. If you love the Dodgers and want to stay ahead of the news with analysis that goes beyond the box score, then click that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. Your support is essential for me to continue bringing exclusive content directly to our community. Don't be left out. Join the nation. Now, let's get to it. Today's topic is about one of the names that has generated the most excitement and recently the most concern among us. The young Japanese phenomenon, Roki Sasaki. The Dodgers front office, led by Dave Roberts, has just made a firm decision about the 23-year-old pitcher's immediate future. And I'm telling you, it's a clear and direct message, not just to Sasaki, but to the entire roster. The decision is that Roki Sasaki will not be returning to the major league team for the time being. He will remain on his rehab assignment in AAA Oklahoma City, and the mandate from the top is singular: performance. That's right, the raw talent we all know he possesses is no longer enough. It's time to show consistent results, and until that happens, he will not be wearing a Dodgers uniform in an MLB game. Dave Roberts' words, which I managed to gather from his latest statements, are sharp and reveal the urgency we are facing in this tight playoff race. Roberts was emphatic. Again, I think the main thing for Roki is just performance, building up his velocity and command, just pitching well. He continued, and this is the part that stands out the most. We're in a playoff race, so he needs to continue to raise his level to be here. This isn't a standard statement, it's an ultimatum. The door to the 2025 Major League team isn't closed, but the key to opening it is elite performance, something Sasaki, unfortunately, has not been demonstrating. This is the second time in a short period that Roberts has sent a public message with this tone, which indicates that the organization's patience for the current season is wearing thin. Remember, last October, when his arrival was being discussed, Roberts had already said, "We need to rely on our best players, and this is the time, right now." And in revisiting the topic, he added a tone of disappointment. And again, Roki has gone through a lot this year, and he's still very talented. We just want to see more. To understand the gravity of the situation, we need to look at the numbers, and they don't lie. In his 4 rehab starts in AAA, Sasaki has accumulated a sky-high ERA of 7.07. For a pitcher of his caliber to face minor league hitters and post a number like that is a gigantic red flag. But the problem goes beyond the ERA. His fastball velocity, his primary weapon that made him a legend in Japan, has dropped drastically since the simulated game sessions he had at Dodger Stadium in August. This velocity dip is perhaps the most concerning factor of all. It could indicate confidence issues, mechanical flaws, or in the worst case scenario that the injury that landed him on the IL still has lingering effects. Roberts didn't hide his bewilderment with what he's been seeing. I'm surprised because the stuff is certainly there. The performance, the stuff hasn't been there. I think there needs to be an uptick in stuff. And also against AAA hitters, you would expect more. The criticism is direct and severe. The expectation was for Sasaki to dominate the AAA level, but he has been struggling to survive. Even before the injury, his transition to MLB was already showing signs of difficulty. In 8 starts for the Dodgers, he posted a 4.72 ERA in 34.1 innings. But the most revealing stat is the strikeout number, only 24. For a pitcher known for his ability to punch out hitters, that average of less than 1 strikeout per inning in MLB is a clear indicator that his repertoire wasn't fooling major league hitters the way it did in Japan. The transition from NPB to MLB is brutal. The ball is different, the mounds are different, and the level of patience and analysis from hitters is on another planet. Sasaki is experiencing that firsthand. The Dodgers' strategy is now clear. The starting rotation for the postseason is practically set. With 5 healthy and consistent pitchers plus the Shohei Ohtani factor who can contribute in various ways, there is no room for a project or for a player who needs to find himself in the middle of a World Series hunt. The organization is prioritizing certainty over potential. They need reliable arms that can enter high-pressure games and deliver immediate results. Right now, Roki Sasaki is not that guy. The decision to keep him in AAA is proof of the front office's absolute focus on winning now. Deepening the strategic analysis behind this decision, what the Dodgers are doing is shielding their postseason campaign. Keeping Sasaki in Oklahoma City removes a variable of uncertainty from the roster. Many of us fans had hoped that Sasaki could become a surprise weapon for the playoffs, perhaps coming out of the bullpen with his explosive fastball in high-leverage situations. That possibility at the moment is off the table. The front office and coaching staff are not willing to bet on a maybe when the title is on the line. This mentality, while tough on the player, is what defines championship organizations. The focus is on the collective, on the players who are performing now, like Walker Buehler, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Tyler Glasnow, and the young guns Bobby Miller and Gavin Stone, who have shown greater consistency. The message is implicit. A spot on the plane for October baseball will be earned through merit and proven performance in 2025, not by reputation or future potential. This leads us to think about the long-term impact on Roki Sasaki himself. He is only 23 years old. Being publicly called out by his manager and being left behind in the playoff race can have two effects. It can shake his confidence irreparably, or it can serve as the necessary fuel to ignite an internal fire and force him to make the adjustments needed to become the elite pitcher everyone believes he can be. I personally believe in the second scenario. The career of an elite athlete is built on moments of adversity. This is the first major hurdle in Sasaki's career in the United States. How he responds in his next few games for Oklahoma City will define not only the rest of his season, but possibly the trajectory of his career with the Dodgers. What do we need to see from him? Dominance. Not just good games, but performances that make the front office think twice about their decision. We want to see the velocity return to the 98-100 mph range, precise command of his secondary pitches, and most importantly, a strikeout rate reminiscent of the monster of the Reiwa era who terrorized NPB. The path back for Sasaki is steep but clear. He needs to stack good outings. He needs to prove to Dave Roberts and Andrew Friedman that the issues are temporary and that he can be a reliable contributor. The regular season is running out, so the window of opportunity is minuscule. He would likely need 2 or 3 consecutive starts of pure excellence to force a new discussion. Anything less than that, and his fate for 2025 will be sealed. Finish the season in the minor leagues and prepare for spring training in 2026. For us, the Blue Crew, the situation is bittersweet. On one hand, we're disappointed that we won't get to see Sasaki's generational talent on the field during the most important part of the year. On the other hand, we must trust the team's leadership, which has a proven track record of making difficult but correct decisions aimed at the ultimate goal of bringing another World Series trophy to Los Angeles. The pursuit of the title is bigger than any single player, and this decision is the personification of that philosophy. To conclude, the main takeaway is this: the Dodgers have for now put a pin in the Roki Sasaki question for the major league team. The organization has doubled down on performance and consistency, sending a powerful message that in September, only the best and most prepared will be on the field. Sasaki's future with the Dodgers is still bright, but his impact in 2025 has been thrown into serious doubt by his own performance. And now, I want to hear from you. Blue Crew Nation, what is your opinion on this decision by the front office? Do you think Roberts and the organization are being too hard on a young pitcher in his first year in the league, or is this the right attitude for a team chasing a title? Are you concerned about Sasaki's long-term development, or do you see this as a necessary hurdle? Leave your opinions, your analyses, and even your frustrations in the comments below. I read them all. This situation can change quickly, and you can be sure that I will be tracking every detail. For the fastest updates and the most in-depth analysis on this and all other Dodgers matters, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. This is True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, your meeting point for everything Dodgers. See you in the next video.